Okay guys, before skipping, hear me out for a second. I am a huge fan of strong character manhwa where characters become strong as story progress, and I love the manhwa, but these manhwa I am going to talk about today is my personal opinion, which can potentially to be called as the best manhwa ever, and they are brand new too. This video will be focused on the brand new manhwa being released that are showing potential, as well as some older manhwa that will prove to be good contenders for the title of best manhwa ever before. Now so let's start our list. Coming at number 10 is Damn Reincarnation. Hamel was a warrior who went to kill the Demon King with his companion, but he died just before the battle with the Demon King started. After 300 years passed, he was reincarnated as the descendant of his fellow warrior, the Great Vermouth. He is now Eugene Lionheart. From a dying body to a new body with overwhelming strength and past knowledge. The journey of the unfinished previous life begins. This is one of the best reincarnation type manhwa. The art is marvelous and the fight scenes are well portrayed. Characters are written very well and the story is also good and the plot moves at a nice pace. Main character is not a pushover and he also has a very likable personality. This is highly recommended for guys looking for overpowered reincarnation type stories. Coming at number 9 is Chronicles of the Martial Gods Return. The ultimate martial divine demon, Dan Wuhan, was sealed up by God because he was too strong for the world to handle. After a millennium passed by, he was released from his seal and felt like everything was meaningless as he wandered the back alleys. Just as he fell down because he was sick of the world, a small hand appeared in front of him. "What's this?" asked Dan Wuhan. "A dumpling," came a reply. This was the first time in his life that someone had been nice to him without any impure intentions. And that changed his fate. Well, I only read the first 7 chapters and it feels so refreshing and the fights are awesome. The main character is also strong from the start and kneels before no one. I can't do a more thorough review than this because it released recently, so you should read it. Coming at number 8 is Promised Orchid. Ishin, who live alone, moved to a ghost house as the price is cheap and he can see ghost with his specter glasses. So there is no problem as he thought, but when he realizes that there is no ghost but monster in human form, there the real story begins. And story get interested when he found a sword and a girl with a mysterious power inside them. This manhwa has one of the best art style, and the fight scenes in this manhwa are very detailed. Characters are really strong from beginning. And story of this manhwa is also quite good. But it is only recommended for people who can handle some beginner level dark stuff. The main character is little bit new to his power. So he is not that powerful at start, but he become powerful as story progress. This manhwa is a must try for action genre fan. Coming at number 7 is I Became a Renowned Family's Sword Prodigy. Baek Woojin is the youngest son of a renowned swordsman family, who has neither talent in swordsmanship nor an impressive aura. Although he was dishonored by his own family and get killed, but he reincarnates as the owner of a magic sword with mysterious power. Now his only goal is the destruction of his own family. The art is on average side but story is good. Our protagonist work hard to get strong and take revenge. If you like manhwa where hero get a mysterious power and get strong, then you should try it. Coming at number 6 is History of 3 States, the 3 Kingdoms, era where heroes flocked in order to defeat the world. Yopo Bongxian, the strongest fighter who can defeat the world, got betrayed by his clan at the last battle, where he lost all his friends, soldier, and his wife, and in history they recorded and labeled him as dim-witted moron. And an immoral person. In his last breath he make a wish to get another chance to correct his own past doing. After that he returned 10 years back where his friend and his soldier are alive. Now can he change his future? This manhwa is quite good. The main character is overpowered from the start. Story are written very well and art are good. If you are looking for overpowered character and lots of fighting scene manhwa, then give it a try. Coming at number 5 is Eternal Force. Our main character Hage was agonizing on the rooftop whether he jumped from rooftop or not, due to being constantly bullied. In front of him, a senior named Siwoon appears, then he pushes Hage off the rooftop, yet when Hage opens his eyes, he is safely inside the clinic. Before he realizes what happened with him, he get a counterattack against his bullies which ends up failing. Siwoon appears in front of him again and coaches Hage how to knock them down with his fists. Now the existence of an abnormal group lurking inside the school reveals itself, and a tough adventure into the world of Mirim begins. This cultivation manhwa is one of the better ones which take place in modern society. There are lots of fight scene and characters are also well made. The personality of the main character is quite good. and the art is a little bit on the average side. Coming at number 4 is Heavenly Sword's Grand Saga. Minion of Chaos with his power destroyed Murm completely. Even all the sect worked together to fight him but were completely destroyed. But there is hope. Jin Wigging, disciple of 6 masters, has been returned to past to save the Murm from Minion of Chaos. But he end up with a mass body where he can't even walk. When he's supposed to be training, this manhwa is quite unique. Both art and story are fells good to read. And the story is full of funny scenes. If you are new to manhwa world, give it a try. Coming at number 3 is The Story of Thorny Spear. Sangan, the owner of the mountain, was reborn as a tiger and became a spiritual creature. A girl Ko visits Sangan as his bride, who lived in peace, and says she will serve him. He tries to throw her out, but she has nowhere to go back. So he finally decided to take back the girl to a place where they can live peacefully. But that's the point where story get interested. And countless threats come to him. This manual is quite unique. Both art and story are marvelous. The main character has a good personality, and characters are strong and brave from the start. The story is good and becomes more better as the plot progresses. If you are someone who want a manhwa where is love, betrayed, sad, strong characters, and lots of fighting scene, and they are in combo pack, so you better check it out. Coming at number 2 is In the Night Consumed by Blades, I Walk. The sword dance troupe took in Jin Sohan as an orphan, and he spent his childhood with them. But one day, one of the 4 great demons, the Venom Demon, discovered that he was special and kidnapped him. After all kinds of tests, he decided to raise him as his disciple. 10 years later, he tried to look for traces of the sword dance troupe, but the sword dance troupe had already been destroyed at the hands of the Ash Blood sect that's now ruling over his hometown. Now can he defeat Ash Blood sect and take control over his hometown? The story of this manhwa is actually pretty good. Art is just fabulous, and it becomes more better during fight scenes. Main character is overpowered from the start, and with lots of action scene, this is a must-read for Overpowered manhwa fans. And number 1 goes to Absolute Sword Sense. Our main character So Woonwi was abandoned by his family. After that, he was kidnapped by the Blood Cult, where he spent his life as a third-rate spy and did all sorts of things on their behalf like a dog. But one day, he's killed by Blood Cult in a mission, but instead of really dying, he wakes up 10 years in the past on the day he was kidnapped by the Blood Cult. Along with the power and future knowledge, can he escape his fate or not? This manhwa is really amazing. The story is top-notch, the art is also good and keeps getting better. The main character is intelligent and make other to believe his fake story. The characters are also quite good. This is a must-try for cultivation-type fantasy story fans. Now it's time for shout-out. Thanks manga experts for your appreciation. Thanks the Shadow Monarch for manhwa suggestion. Thanks Rohan Fuzza for kind words. Thanks Salty Lemons. Thanks Tim Roberts. Thanks Jake Purnama. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, then please be sure to leave a comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.